Good afternoon everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello and welcome. My name is Mawahib. So in today's video I'm going to be making wooden wick candles for you guys. It has been a minute since I've been doing wooden wick candles. I normally test with cotton wick candles, but I really missed how wooden wicks makes me feel, especially in this time of year when it's autumn and the colors are changing and it gets a little bit windy and chilly and crisp outside. I just love how a wooden wick candle sets the mood. You can hear the wooden wick crackling just like you're sitting by a fireplace. It's just a whole different experience than a cotton wick, which I find so interesting. The reason why I actually stopped making wooden wick candles is because it discolors the wax, but honestly, if the candle's working fine, if the candle is burning safely, if you can smell the candle in the room, then why do I care if the wick discolors the wax a little bit? It's okay. We are using soy wax. For those that don't use paraffin, we are using soy wax or coconut wax or rapeseed wax, and it causes imperfections, you guys, and it's only normal. We are using a natural wax, therefore it's by nature for it to have a little bit of imperfection, and I've come to just accept it, you guys. It's just so beautiful. It's like anything that's natural has imperfections, and it's so beautiful in its imperfections. It's like imperfectly perfect basically. So I've honestly just learned to accept that my soy waxes will have rough tops, that my soy waxes may need a bit of a heat gun after it cools down, that my soy waxes after it burns it will have a bit of a rough resale, and that's fine. And the same thing happens with wooden wick. The experience of burning wooden wicks is just amazing. I just love the experience of it. Anyway, I am rambling. There is going to be a lot of talking in this video, so grab yourself a snack, grab yourself water, drinks, whatever it is that you like to do when you're watching your favorite YouTuber, and I'll see you at the end of the video. First and foremost, I'm doing two 30 centiliters candle jars, and I'm also going to be doing two of the smaller version or the medium versions of the 30 centiliter, which are so cute. Look at the difference, you guys. They're so cute, and these also come in 9 centiliter, so literally like half of that, which is so adorable. And the two chosen fragrance oils that I went for today, because I'm feeling very autumnal and it's my favorite time of year, I'm going to go for tonka and tobacco flower fragrance oil from Cozy Owl, and I'm also going to go for Baltic amber and clove, also from Cozy Owl. As you guys know, Cozy Owl are my favorite candle suppliers to get fragrance oils from, just because they try to take out all the chemicals from their fragrance oils and they try to make it as natural as they possibly can. If you guys want to know more about this, I'll pop a link down below. They're literally for affiliates free, CMR I believe free, and a few of other things as well. So I really like how much they work on trying to make their fragrance oils as natural as they possibly can. I would actually love Cozy Owl to come out with more fragrance oils, because I feel like Cozy Owl haven't actually released any new fragrance oils, so I'd love to see more of that range. I'd also love fragrance oils, you guys. I know this is really weird, but I'd love more fragrance oils that are more essential oil heavy, if I'm making sense. There's this company in America which I bought fragrance oils from once, and the fragrance oils are so beautiful, but obviously me sourcing from the US is very inconvenient and very expensive. But as in, they try to add as much essential oils as they can to their fragrance oils to make it as natural as possible, which I find really interesting. One of my goals, I'm going to manifest it with you guys right now, one of my goals or my dream is to actually create a fragrance oil or a perfume, mainly fragrance oil right now because I'm working with candles. Just a line of fragrance oils would be so fun. I'm just going to take out all the wooden wicks from the box and see which is the one that actually works best. And all these wooden wicks I got from Candle Shack, and it's been a while since I've been testing them, like I mentioned, so we will be testing them together. I know that you can't see my face. I've literally just finished work, and to be quite honest with you guys, I haven't styled my hair and I look really tired, so I thought it's just easier to show you what I'm doing, and then I will do the intro and the outro where you can see my face. But for this part of the video, I hope you can bear with me and enjoy my candle making process. So I think I might go for this and see how that works. It could tunnel, it could not, but it's always worth a try. Let me see another like smaller version of it. You guys can see that clearly this is bigger than this one, but I actually want to try this. I feel like this is gonna burn too hot. I have a feeling this is gonna burn too hot, so I'm just gonna go with my gut feeling and not go with this. The double wooden wick that I used for this candle, just for you guys to see, is the 10 millimeters times 15 centimeters, and there's normally 10 wooden wicks inside. I'm actually gonna take out 2 and just place it here and then see how that works out. If you guys are new and watching me, or if you guys have been making cotton wick candles but not wooden wick, this is basically how you do it. You get these sustainers that look like that, a little bit different than the cotton wicks, and then you grab your wooden wick and you literally insert the wooden wick into your sustainer just like so. The good things about wooden wicks is you do not need a wick holder, because obviously it stands itself. And then I'm going to do the same for the next candle, which is really exciting. There we go. And let me just move it aside a little bit. Okay. And for the 30 centiliter candle jars, I don't want to go too big. I feel like this is too big for the 30 centiliter. So let me see what I can get. Oh, you guys, I have a wavy wooden wick. How cool is that? But I actually think this is too big for the candle. Should I try it? I could try it and see how that looks. Let me see how that looks like actually. I'm getting really curious. And show you guys while I'm doing this. As you can see, it's been a while since I've pulled out my wooden wicks out. So I'm getting just as excited as you are, I hope, watching this video. Okay, that looks interesting. Let me try take one out. Oh my god, look how nice that looks. You guys, I actually have a feeling this might burn too hot, but I want to give it a go because it's just fun. I just want to give it a go. So the one that I used is the wavy wooden wick, 20 millimeters times 12 centimeters, and it comes in a set of 10. Last but not least, I am experimenting with you. No, I don't need to use that. Between this and that, you guys, I feel I might try and go with this. Right, this is the single ply wick, wood wick 1 millimeter. I have gone ahead and wicked my jars, and I also wrote down all the information that I need so I don't mess anything up. I decided to actually change this wick to another wick. I just wanted to test how 2 different type of wicks will work. So instead I went for the wood wick single ply 1 millimeters, and that is the size of it. And I just want to show you how I'm wicking my last candle, just in case you guys are wondering. For those of you that have never done wooden wick candles, or you guys want to do wooden wick candles, at least this will be a little small guide for you. So here is my wooden wick, and I obviously need my wick sticker, so I just remove the plastic part at the top. I don't secure the wick first thing. What I do is I eyeball it first, so I'm gonna have to bring it a little bit closer to me, sorry guys. And then if I'm happy with the placement with my wick, then I can secure it. But if I'm not happy with it, you guys, I can always remove it very easily. So as soon as you secure the wick, it's going to be very hard for you to get rid of it and replace it. So just keep that in mind when you guys are trying to center either wooden wick or cotton wicks. I am happy with the placement of this, and this is how it looks like from the inside. And after I'm happy with the placement of my wick, I'm gonna go ahead and just secure it, and that's how it looks like. After you're happy with the placements of your wicks, and after you've written down all the information that you need to know about your candle, you then start measuring your wax. And the wax that I'm using is TerraSoil container wax. I will need my measuring scale, which I use this from Amazon. And I also bought this from Amazon. I'll link everything that I'm using down below. So I will need 407 worth of wax and 33 grams worth of fragrance oil. Always tare your scale before you measure your wax and your fragrance, so it doesn't add the weight of your jug or your paper cup. I'm gonna show you guys what I can see. I'm going to place my wax onto a double boiler. So as you guys can see here, I've got a little bit of water in here, and all I need is just to turn the stove on at a low heat. We'll leave that to melt. While this is melting, let's measure our fragrance. So this is the scale that I use to measure my fragrance. My favorite scale. I literally say that every time I make a candle making video. And I just need a paper cup. I always put this piece of plastic on the top so it protects my scale. Scales like these are so sensitive. And then we are measuring 33 grams worth of fragrance oil. And I'm going to go for the Baltic Amber and Clove. And this fragrance smells delightful. 33 grams worth of fragrance oil. I thought, let me just measure the wax for these two candle containers while my wax is melting. It's currently on the stove and it's on 64 degrees. There's still a bit of wax left to melt. I actually haven't been testing in the 20 centiliters for such a long time, so I looked at the Candle Shack website and each candle jar handles 165 grams worth of wax. So I will be measuring 306 grams worth of wax and 24 grams worth of fragrance oil. So I'm gonna go ahead and start doing that now. It's a lot easier to do it now so I don't wait around for later, and I can put that on the stove when I take off my other wax. Let's hope I can fit a little bit more inside. I've got more candle wax. So at this time I'm actually going to be using my hands so I don't lose control. Right, 306 grams worth of wax, all measured. Great. So that would be out of our way, you guys. My wax is melted and I am on 72 degrees. I heated the wax up to 72 degrees Celsius. I'm gonna pour my fragrance in at 60 degrees Celsius. I'm gonna pour my wax into the candle jar by the time I mix for 2 minutes, about 55 degrees Celsius. And it will be the same for both. My camera is literally dying, so I'm gonna try do this as quickly as possible. So 24 grams worth of fragrance oil. Really, camera, you had to do this to me right now. There we go, 24 grams, you guys, right on the dot. Let me charge my camera really quickly and I'll be back. Okay, I'm at 60 degrees right now, if you can see that. I'm gonna start adding my fragrance in, all in there. And after that, I always set my timer for 2 minutes. And then I'll start mixing. I'm taking the temperature of my wax before I pour it into my candle container. I want to ideally be at 55 degrees, which is where I normally am after I mix for 2 minutes. But I'll wait for it for 55 degrees and then I'll pour in. As I thought, you guys, I'm at literally 55 degrees. So I'm going to go ahead and pour into my candle jars. Beautiful people, my wax is ready. I'm at 55 degrees. I'm trying to save as much battery as I can, so I'm not able to film everything step by step right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and start pouring. And this is how the candles are looking like right now. It's been a few days since I made these candles, but I really want to trim the wicks with you guys. Trimmed. That looks great. Let's move on to the next one. I can't wait to burn this wavy one. Well, that was an easy one. There we go. Oh, that looks great, you guys. Look at this. Let's go for this one as well. Oh, this one was a little bit harder. The wick is a little bit off center for this one, you guys. These two are pretty much in the center, and this is in the center as well. Maybe a little bit more. There we go. That looks great. I don't know why this is the only one that went off center, but it looks amazing. And that's how they look like, all trimmed. I can't wait to burn this. This looks so interesting. they look excellent. I will see you in the next clip. Hello beautiful, and welcome back. It's so nice to see you again. I hope that you guys enjoyed me making wooden wick candles. The candles are right next to me and they have been curing for about 3 days now. I'm not going to burn test them until probably Monday or maybe Tuesday. I just want to smell the cold throw for you guys. Oh my god, you guys, this smells so good. It just smells so good. Karasoy has got one of the best cold throws ever. I just love the way it smells, and it sits really nicely. Look at the tops, you guys. This is the top. This is a really beautiful top, and it's the same for this one too. Look at this, you guys. As soon as you walk into my living room, it feels like I've got 10 candles burning, but I promise you guys, the cold throw of these candles smell excellent. Excellent. I used to actually pour my fragrance oil at 55 degrees, and by the time I used to mix and pour it into my candle container, I used to be at 50. But recently I've actually been pouring my fragrance oil at 60 degrees Celsius, and I have seen some difference in cold throw and in hot throw. So I am really happy that I've found the courage to go a little bit higher, because I always get scared I might burn off all the fragrance, which is why I used to always pour at lower temperatures. But the fact that I have been pouring my fragrance at 60 degrees Celsius is just, it's been working perfectly for me. The only thing that I need to master right now, you guys, is the wicking process, which is normally the longest process of candle making, as you guys know, for those of you that make candles. Other than that, I want to smell these two candles, and that candle will be tonka and tobacco flower. I tested this fragrance with a cotton wick in my previous video. If you haven't seen it, I'll link it down below, but I really want to give it a smell for you guys. There is something about this fragrance that I just love so much. I have been burning this fragrance at work, and my manager actually walked in, and I was telling her, you know, I think it'd be really nice to put some diffusers around the office just to keep the office smelling good and fresh, and just smelling good in general when you walk into a nice space. I did mention previously that I love walking into a space where I spend a lot of my time at work, you guys. I spend a lot of time at work, and I just love my space smelling so good. And then she's like, these candles are always burning, always smell so good and soft, and it's not too overpowering where it gives you like a headache. And I was like, thank you very much, these are my candles, just in case you didn't know. So it was so nice to hear a compliment from her, not knowing that these are my candles. So it was so nice to hear that compliment. And she's like, I'd much prefer you burning the candles than buying diffusers or making diffusers, because she doesn't really like diffusers. She finds them so overpowering. I have been rambling on about these candles for the past 8 minutes. If you guys are this far into my video, then give it a thumbs up and make sure that you subscribe to my channel. I'm burning a rose geranium essential oil candle in my bedroom today. I've been burning this for the past 5 days for 4 hours each. I'm literally just about halfway through, and it just smells so good. I don't like the wick with it. I'm going to close out today's video right here. I tend to ramble a lot, so let me close out the video as soon as I can. Thank you very much for watching today's video. Please make sure that you click on that subscribe button down below. Give this video a huge thumbs up. Comment down below on what videos you'd like to see from me in the future, and don't forget to turn your post notifications on so you guys can get notified every time I post. With that being said, have a great weekend, a great week, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.